Since this is the Valentine's weekend, I wanted to share with you today some of the things that I absolutely love in life. And I love many things. I love the sunshine, I love the trees, I love the color of the green grass. I love the people who are the most wonderful angels. For me, the kindest and caring people that I can imagine to have in my life. But also, one of the things that I absolutely love, and it kind of grows on me with age, I'm guessing, is I love going to charity shops here in the UK, here in Windsor and the surrounding villages. The shops that sell some of the old things that you might think, oh, they're just old and worn out things, quite old fashioned, and many people enjoy having everything modern in life, which is fine, and having a very modern house. Whereas for me, I absolutely love and appreciate the beauty of things that are, quite old, that were created, for example, 100 years ago. And when I touch them, uh, it feels like I'm going back in time, because I know I'm touching something that was created when I wasn't even here on this earth. And this item will exist long after I'm gone and when I die. So it's almost like touching eternity in something that's timeless. And I absolutely love it. It just gives me a thrill, a wonderful feeling, an appreciation for things that may have been created a very long time ago or not so long time ago. And I just see beauty in them. So I've been really, really actively going to some lovely charity shops in Windsor and on my travels in the UK, also in Scotland. And I particularly like porcelain. I see the beauty in the way porcelain was made, especially some time ago. I mean, the craftsmanship is exquisite, the colors, the beauty of it. I mean, it's almost impossible to recreate it nowadays. It's so beautiful. So I wanted to show you just a few things that I picked up on my travels and I found in charity shops, simple charity shops. They don't necessarily have to be antique shops, which sometimes tend to be a bit more expensive. But in actual charity shops, I wanted to show you what I managed to find, just a few things. And the reason why I'm collecting all these things as well is because, as you know, I'm building my house, Villa Monica, and it's going to have to be filled with some lovely, beautiful things to make it homely and warm and cozy, to create this loving atmosphere that me and my mom, as you know, have been missing for many, many years. So that's one of the reasons, because I would love to take some of these things with me to Poland to make my beautiful villa gorgeous and wonderful. So I'm going to show you one of the biggest finds in the charity shop. This beauty, look at this. This is a big jug made of porcelain, and it's actually Victorian. It's an original Victorian jug. Let me see if I can actually see what it says down there. Manly. J&G Meakin. Manly, England. God knows what that means. I don't know, but I don't care. I'm really, really happy about this jug, because even though I'm now using it for flowers, real or fake, when I ran out of real flowers, this was a water jug that was used in the past, in the Victorian times, where you had a bowl and a jug like this filled with water, and that was basically your bathroom, your shower. This is how you would wash your face, your hands, and everything else that you needed to get washed. And for me to find this beauty was like, wow, okay, it wasn't hugely expensive. It was £30, but I thought it was worth it. For £30 to have a piece of history, And now it can serve not just as a water jug, but obviously as a flower vase, which is beautiful when it's filled with more flowers. But yes, that's just one of the things that I was so happy to find. And another thing that's quite precious is this candlestick, this one, and it's very old and it's just beautiful. It's cracked, it was glued back on, but I do not care. And there is a little note underneath. It says W.R. & Co. William Ridgway & Co. This mark 1834 to 1854. So imagine this beautiful candlestick, which I've been using since I got it. As you can see, the wax of the candles keeps falling. It's from 1850s. I mean, but I think that was one of the first things that I really loved finding in the charity shop and thinking, wow, somebody touched this in 1850s and now I'm touching it. And it's like gonna be almost 200 years and someone else will be using it when I'm gone. That's what I mean. It's just, I love the feeling of timelessness and touching the eternity of something so solid that is gonna last longer than I do. And it's older than I am. So it's just incredible. I really appreciate the beauty of that, the history behind it. And it also makes me wonder who used it, where did they use it? Was it a little manor house? Was it a chateau, a castle? Who used it? So it makes you think about all of that and appreciate it even more. And since I love flowers, and I love vases to keep those flowers in, that was just another lovely find in a charity shop. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this, the craftsmanship of how it is made. I do not think it's particularly precious antique, but still, it's very beautiful. All it says is, let me see, made in England, W&AL. So I'm not an expert in antiques, and all I can do is Google the names or find out a little bit more about the items that I find. But aren't they just gorgeous? I mean, we probably couldn't find a vase like this in a supermarket nowadays or a normal shop, because they just don't make them so gorgeous, so intricate. Another thing that I really like is the blue Wedgwood, and it's just one of the items I got. Another lovely candlestick, and I love the blue and white design of it. I mean, these candles probably don't match the color of the of the candlestick, but I don't mind because I burn them all the time, every night, every evening. I don't even use the lights. I don't turn the lights on much. I just put the candles on. It just creates such a beautiful, warm, loving atmosphere for when I work, when I write my books, or when I watch TV. So this is just another item that I found because of my Villa Monica, and thinking, it's gonna be a beautiful big house and it needs to be decorated nicely. I'm thinking what's gonna be on the walls. So I managed to find a set of 6 of these beautiful pictures, and I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see, but they look like they are 3D. They are layered, and when I saw them, there's 6 different flowers presented. There's bluebells, there's heliotrope, I think they're daisies. So I've never seen anything like it. So when I saw a set of 6 of those, I thought, wow, they're gonna look amazing on a wall, just like creating a little collage type of thing. So I tried to find out about them a little bit more. All it says is Julie Hockin 1990. So I'm guessing it was made in 1990. I don't know, you tell me. But I've learned that the technique used to make this 3D effect, because it looks almost like it's porcelain flowers in a picture. It's called decoupage or decoupage. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but that's the way of cutting out different shapes and then layering them one on top of the other and using some lovely paint or anything to make it beautiful. It's like a decorative style. And you see, that's another thing that I discovered in the charity shop, and I'm sure it's gonna look beautiful in Villa Monica. Another find which I love is this magic teapot. Look at this. Oh my god. So I often go for afternoon tea, champagne afternoon teas in manor houses or hotels, and you know, in the posher ones, they use beautiful silverware, silver pots like that to serve tea. And this one, I do not think it's silver, I think it's just stainless steel. However, you know, once it's cleaned, it needs cleaning. Not really sure how to do it. I mean, I've tried some vinegar and salt, a bit of soda. It hasn't cleaned it properly yet. So if you know how to clean a stainless steel pot like that, please let me know. I would be grateful. But I absolutely love it, and I'm hoping to be using it in my Villa Monica with my lovely mama, having our beautiful cup of tea, of jasmine tea, and Bruno eating our cakes as he does. But yes, this looks like a magic teapot, like the Aladdin's lamp. So when you rub it the right way, anything can happen. Hope so. Another thing that I found recently in a charity shop is something silly, you may think, but I thought it was absolutely gorgeous and cute. And it's this beautiful couple, kind of, God knows, Louis XVI style couple or Victorian style couple, I don't know, but it looks like it's made of wood. I don't know. It's quite light. It's not heavy. It used to be £50. Now I got it for £4.99. But I just loved the beauty of it. As I said, I can see beauty in absolutely everything. And because I'm thinking of having a more of a blue mini chateau style living room / dining room, big open space, it's gonna fit in beautifully, I think, and it's gonna give this mini chateau feeling of a beautiful couple in love dancing together, which I think is quite cute. And talking about blue, because yes, blue is the thing that I'm concentrating on right now because of the living room most likely being painted blue. Look what I have. It's a blue deer with golden antlers. This was not bought in a charity shop. It was bought in a TK Maxx, but I love it because I love the deer, as you know. I wrote a book and the deer was one of the most important characters which started the whole story of finding true love and turning Prince Rupert into an old oak, as you know. And the part 2, which I'm still planning to write, Finding Deer Love, is going to be even more around deer and these beautiful creatures. You've seen my videos. I go to Windsor Great Park, Windsor Deer Park, where hundreds of royal deer run around freely and they look absolutely gorgeous, and I love them. They're beautiful, beautiful, peaceful animals. And another thing that I wanted to have in Villa Monica is some references to the deer, because when I show you the view of the open space garden, there is no garden yet, it's only a plot of land full of mud at the moment, but it will be turning into a beautiful garden. The open space behind it is just fields, and in those fields, farmers' fields, there is deer running around. So it's the Polish equivalent of my Windsor great park, and I will have my own private view from Villa Monica on deer running around in the distance. So it's almost like destiny that, you know, I chose this this spot, this place where the house is being built by the developer. And yes, it just feels so right and so good. I just feel like the universe is like bringing things together to bring happiness finally to my and my mama's life. And I also have this beautiful picture of the forest and the deer. I'll try to show you. It's hanging above my bed at the moment. But when I saw it, I thought, yes, this is almost like one of the scenes that I've seen. The beautiful deer with white spots and like white hearts on their bums from different parts of the country. It was almost like the scene in one of the manor houses I went to see up north in Manchester. God knows what the name it was. I don't remember. I'll remember and I'll tell you. So yeah, so that's another thing that I really love, and I'm hoping to fill the house with some references to beautiful deer. And what else? Right, so I've got a few of these. I'm obsessed with lions as well. So the deer, because they're beautiful, graceful, peaceful creatures. But I love lions. Lions because of someone very special and important in my life. His zodiac sign is a lion, and he is like a proper protector lion. So there will be references to lions in Villa Monica, and I saw these beautiful 2 lion candlesticks as well, and I thought they would look beautiful wherever I decide to put them in my villa. So that's just another one of the beautiful things. And yes, oh, there you go, talking about lions. This was not bought in a charity shop, but there we go. I think this is gonna be the only lion door knocker in Poland when I install it on my beautiful new white door that I've ordered. And I mean, it had to be the lion door knocker. It had to be. Because, I don't know, it's just so beautiful. It's funny because when I'm here in the UK and I walk around, especially Windsor, the doors can be beautiful. They can be red and blue and green, and you know, they are dressed in beautiful like columns, and they almost always have a door knocker and not a bell to ring, an electric bell. Whereas in Poland, it's almost unthinkable for someone to knock on the door like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, seriously, like if anybody comes to my house and if you're good, you'll be invited. You'll be able to knock on that door. I'm not sure how Bruno is gonna react to this noise, because obviously it's not something that he's used to, like this bam, bam, bam. Well, actually he is, because of the really bad past in my family, so a lot of horrible noise he's used to, but not this kind of thing when someone comes and they knock on the door like this. So it will be very fun. It will probably have it will probably create lots of laughs, and I'm sure it's gonna look beautiful. What do you think? Would you have a lion door knocker on your door? As I said, I think my Villa Monica is gonna be one of the most English looking houses in the area, if not in Poland, but we shall see. And yes, we're talking about Villa Monica. I got this beautiful cottage, this beautiful model of a house as well in a charity shop, and when I saw it I was like, wow, this is almost like how I envision my house to look like. It's gonna have a dark roof, and I was thinking of having the walls painted light pink. I don't know, it's gonna be very extravagant if I decide to do it, but you know what? why not? We live once. I mean, most of the houses, when people build houses in Poland, they're painted white. And it's quite boring. The only thing that sometimes distinguishes the houses from one another is the color of the roof. But most likely it's a black roof and white paint. Whereas my beautiful Villa Monica is going to have to look special and beautiful and perfect for me and for my mama and Bruno. So I'm thinking of creating something different. And when I saw this is an actual model of a UK cottage, and I know which one because it's written at the back. It says Weaver's Cottage, Cockington, and it says 84. So I'm guessing this was handmade in 1984. I was only 5 then. And I googled it, I checked it. It's in the Turkey area, down south. And I would like to see it one day. It's a tea room, I've heard or I've read. But yeah, so this, when I look at this is a handmade model and painted beautiful cottage with lovely flowers around. Just gives me a vision, and you know, every day I look at it thinking, oh, I would like to make my beautiful new house so homely and gorgeous like this one. So these are some of the things that you can find in charity shops, are pretty incredible, I must say. So I do not work for any of them. This is not a sponsored video. I just wanted to show you some of the wonderful things that you don't have to spend a huge amount of money on things to make your house look beautiful and gorgeous and homely. I mean, as I said, some of the things, like even the Wedgwood candlestick, I think it was like $3.99 or $4.99. So and these beautiful pictures were, I think they were $4.99 each. So that's another reason. So there are lovely bargains that you can find. And yes, these are the things that I love, and I just appreciate the beauty of it all. I know they are physical items, and as I said, the fact that they are physical and they were made 100 years ago, it makes me just appreciate the present moment, and just bring me back to, you know, being grounded and grateful for everything I have in my life already. Even though I know so many good things are coming. But yeah, so let me know if you also go to charity shops or antique shops and you look for little treasures that would be perfect in your lovely houses. And I wish you a wonderful Valentine's weekend filled with love, joy, laughter, peace, harmony, just, you know, all the good things that life should be all about, and enjoy it and spend it with the people that you love. And if you're on your own, love everything that you have and love yourself for who you are and appreciate yourself for who you are. If you read my book Polish Girl in Pursuit of the English Dream, I wrote extensively about my spiritual awakening, how I found true unconditional love for myself and how it transformed my life forever, rather than chasing for the love outside of me because of all those years of missing love, also in my childhood and the way I was brought up by certain people. But appreciate and find love in everything, in the tree, in a bird that you can hear, in a cloud. Just see it in everything that you can appreciate, because you can appreciate everything, really. You can appreciate the smallest things. And this is probably my message for you today, to share some of my joy and my love for the beautiful things that do not have to cost a fortune, and they can still make you very happy and create even a more happy and loving atmosphere wherever you are and on whatever budget you are. So I'm wishing you lots of love, Sending you lots of kisses, and I'll speak to you soon.